One of the main questions I'm always asked is, how do I increase progesterone? And as much as I would like to give you that solution in a bottle, there's no conversation about boosting progesterone levels naturally without addressing the entire cycle. Because usually that's what's going on from a holistic point of view. Progesterone peaks at the second half of your cycle. And if the first half isn't doing what is necessary to build those building blocks, that's when we get into problems. So, why is progesterone crucial and why do we obsess about boosting it so much? Well, it's because it's a chill hormone. It's women's natural Xanax. We want more of it. It makes us happy. It makes us look good. It makes us very giddy. It's a baby creating hormone. It makes you feel balanced. It helps you sleep better. It makes your skin look really plump and glowy. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's an anti-anxiety. It boosts metabolism. And, it's really crucial at ovulation, because if you're not ovulating, chances are you're not making progesterone, because when that egg leaves, it creates the corpus luteum, and that corpus luteum is a gland that creates progesterone. And so we need that for implantation when you are trying to get pregnant. So boosting progesterone levels and having a lot of them is crucial to fertility. It's crucial to your happiness and health and overall hormonal harmony. And so what goes wrong here? There are most likely lifestyle imbalances that eventually catch up to you. That's essentially what happens. And so one of the main ones is caffeine. And, coffee is probably the worst one for you. And because coffee is very dehydrating, you need a lot of vitamins, but more so minerals, a lot of minerals to ovulate, to boost those progesterone levels. Okay. Your body works really, really, really hard every single month just so that you can ovulate. Because when you ovulate, you create the corpus luteum that creates those progesterone levels so that you can get pregnant and hold an implantation. Okay. Coffee is very dehydrating to this process, especially draining minerals and vital nutrients that you need for this process. It drains magnesium. It just makes you dehydrated and, wired and tired and all of those other things. And it's very aging because it's dehydrating. So it gives women wrinkles really fast. Okay. So caffeine is crucial to balancing and eliminating or moderating in your fertility journey, in your hormonal harmonizing journey, okay, in your lifestyle. The second thing that really needs to be addressed when we are trying to achieve normal to higher progesterone levels is your gut health. Your gut is crucial to this process. So that's why good foods that feed good gut friends are crucial here. Your gut creates 85 to 90% of your immune system and your serotonin and dopamine levels. Those are happy hormones. We want more dopamine and more serotonin. When you eat a bag of chips, when you eat chocolate and you curve that craving, that's dopamine, that's serotonin. When you get a hug and you feel really happy, that's dopamine, that's serotonin. We want more of that. So if you are not having the right diet, if you have a deficient diet, if you're not eating crucial vitamins and minerals, or you're having inflammatory foods, even high fat foods, your gut health is not balanced. So it's not creating the crucial trace minerals and vitamins that we want so that those nutrients can start feeding the hormonal creation, those cells for progesterone development. Okay, so gut health is crucial. The third thing that could be getting in the way of your progesterone levels throughout the cycle is overexercising. That really, it surprises a lot of women when I say that, but when I say overexercising, that just means mostly HIIT, high intensive interval training, and like marathon running and things like that, or competitive sports. If you're trying to get pregnant, these are not in balance with creating progesterone levels for fertility, or just for health and happiness. Because when you are doing more HIIT, you're going more in adrenaline mode, adrenaline and testosterone more. So it's telling the body it's not a good time to produce progesterone, because progesterone is a baby making hormone. Okay, so we can back off. There's not that you don't have to exercise. You do if it makes you feel good, but there's more in moderation that can be beneficial for you. The fourth thing is sleep. You got to get to sleep. If you're a nurse and you work the night shift, I get it. And you understand that your circadian rhythms are off. Sleep is crucial. At least 8 hours of solid sleep is necessary, because sleep helps to balance out your hormones. Sleep regenerates the body. Sleep, while you sleep, your liver goes to work. It helps you detox all of those toxins that you have taken in that are so dire and damaging to your egg cells, your hormone cells, your entire body. And that is the time when you are detoxing all of this stuff. So you got to sleep. Stress is the one of the bigger ones, and it's really annoying to say, oh, don't stress, because that's totally impossible. But what you do in terms of understanding stress is you understand where it's coming from and how you're reacting to it, and that's all you can do. And you have to decrease stress, whether it's going to an acupuncture appointment that helps you once a week, do it, do more of it, or doing yoga, or taking a walk, or getting a puppy. Whatever you can to de-stress. Affirmations help, because stress in the end, it's not about, you feeling stressed or somebody telling you don't stress anymore. That's totally annoying. What it is you have to understand is stress is a chemical. It's called cortisol hormone. If you have more cortisol in your blood, you're going to send messages to say, lower progesterone production, because it's not a good time to have a baby, because the brain goes into fight or flight. We don't want that. You want to try to have a baby, you want higher progesterone levels, you want good implantation, you got to find ways to mitigate your stress. Not don't stress, because some stress is really good for you out of protection, but you have to find a way to channel that stress, make it work for you in a better way, like, enjoying your me time. Okay. So looking at that holistically, those are the avenues that we can look at that can be impacting your progesterone levels in the end. And you cannot just take a supplement. I can tell you B6, magnesium, Vitex are probably supplements you've already tried to boost progesterone or that you've read about. But in the end, if you don't do the first 5 steps and help balance out your habits and your lifestyle, in the end, you're going to be wasting your money, because no amount of supplementation will help you boost that if you're deficient in the first couple steps, because these are all habits that we have to really work on comprehensively. And it's totally possible in as little as 90 days, even 30 days, okay, to have really a regular cycle, feel decent at the second half of your cycle, get you to ovulate healthy and timely, and get you to boost your own progesterone production. Because if you try those topical creams, even though they say they're natural, they're not. The only natural way is to see what you're doing habitually with your diet and your other lifestyle things, and plug in the deficiencies and take away the excesses, and not to ignore that just by boosting it and putting progesterone cream on or taking some magnesium. Those will not help in the long run. If you've tried them, if you're trying them now, you might feel good for the first month or the next 3 months, but I guarantee it is not a long-term solution if you don't get the rest of the steps in order, because these deficiencies are coming from lifestyle deficiencies, lifestyle imbalances. No judgment. It's just what goes on. People have, busy lives. We have stresses that come and, knock us off our feet. And so how are you bouncing back? Are you using the entire month to be in flow, or are you trying to take shortcuts? And so in the end, your body needs a lot of minerals. It needs a lot of nutrients to work towards ovulation, because it builds that gland to produce progesterone. If we are not setting ourselves up from the beginning, from day one, which is day one of your cycle, then you will continue to be deficient throughout the month and continue to question, why is my progesterone level so low? Maybe you have a gut imbalance. Maybe you have too many toxins. Maybe you're mineral deficient. Maybe you don't eat well. These are all things that we can start questioning right now and make total headway in naturally. So if you want to know more on how I help women like you do that, go ahead and let me know below, and I'll go ahead and reach out to you so we can personally get on a fertility breakthrough session so we can get started today. Take care.